Okay guys, so the next set of changes which we have to make is, firstly I'll scroll down, and here I have created one more method called fetch user media. Previously we have written all this code inside our call function, so I have just extracted that out, created a separate function called fetch user media. Okay, and next I'm calling fetch user media inside our call function. Now inside create peer connection I have added this offer object. So as soon as we add this offer object inside create peer connection, here you might be noticing that we are not passing the offer object inside create peer connection, because this offer object will be only present when someone is answering our call. So for this I have written some logic. If the offer object is present, then we just do peer connection dot set remote description of offer object dot offer. But when we are trying to make a call, offer object is we are not passing anything inside create peer connection because we don't have the offer object. Next, inside answer offer. So yeah, inside answer offer we get the offer object, right? So if you see, answer offer was called from whenever we click this answer button. So again we are doing the same thing, fetch user media. So we are getting the access to video, audio, and then we are creating our peer connection, but here we are passing the offer object, so it would set the local description for us. So if you see, remote description for us. And here we are creating an answer. We are creating await peer connection dot create answer. Here we need to pass empty object because that's what has been specified in the documentation. And then we just do peer connection dot set local description answer. As soon as this is proper, then again you will start getting ICE candidate. So if you want, you can just print it to the console. So the next thing which we have to do is, firstly go to your server, and here you will have to add socket.on new answer. So we will be listening this from the client side. So as soon as we get the new answer, we just check our connected sockets, so which we have defined over here, and we find from that if the socket dot username which we have defined over here is equal to offer object. So this offer object which we get from when we are listening it from the client side, and if offer objects dot offer username is equal to the socket dot username, then we get that socket to answer. And if it is null or empty, then we just return back. Otherwise we get the socket ID to answer by getting the socket ID. Next, on the client side, firstly I'll just have written some of this because I am not able to remember it. So first, inside your create peer connection, you will have to await this. So write await peer connection dot set remote description, and also you will have to write async over here. Next, you will also have to await local description. So I'll just search for that as well. So here await peer connection dot set local description. Then we have to add an event listener for signaling state change. So I'll quickly search for that, and here I can just search for peer connection dot add event listener signaling state change. We'll look at this in future videos, in future part, sorry. And here we are just assigning this offer object dot answer equal to answer, and then we are emitting this new answer as we are emitting this offer object as new answer identifier, which we received on the server side over here. So the next thing which we have to do is, once we get the socket ID to answer, we are looping over the offers. So again I am on the server side code. So here we have the offers. We are finding each like from all the offers, if the offer dot offer username is equal to offer object dot offer username. So here we get the offer object. Okay, and if the offer object is equal to null, then we just do a console log and return. Then if it's not equal to null, then we just do offer to update dot answer equal to offer object dot answer, and offer to update dot answer IC candidates equal to username. Then we emit this to a particular socket ID to answer. So only to this particular socket ID it will emit as an answer response, and the value will be offer to update. Now come to your client side logic, and here firstly I have added this method called add answer. So it takes an offer object and we just do await peer connection dot set remote description offer object dot answer, and we are listening for this answer response which we get from our backend. So this answer response over here. So once we get that, we just call this add answer offer object. So let me just check. Yeah, these two things you will have to add. Okay, the next thing which you have to do is you will again have to come back to your server side logic, and inside socket.new answer I have added one more function called acknowledgement function, like input called acknowledgement function. And this is a new a feature of socket IO 4, I guess, where you can pass the acknowledgement as well. And here then over here we are doing that acknowledgement offer to update dot offer ice candidates, and over here inside send ice candidates to signaling server I have also added this if clause, like offer in offers answer username. We'll come back to this in a bit, but on the client side what you'll have to do is firstly you will have to emit. So I'll just search for this. So here as you can see, previously we were just emitting, now we are doing emitting with acknowledgement. So you will have to change this, and here we are just identifier is new answer and we are sending the offer object, and then we are just looping over the offer candidates which we get and just adding the ice candidate to our peer connection. So the next step which we have to do is firstly go to the client side. Here you will have to add this method of socket.on receive ice candidate from server, and once we get this ice candidate we call I have created this new method add new ice candidate, and I am just doing await peer connection dot add ice candidate, and I add my ice candidate. Then on the server side you will have to go to over here. So connected sockets dot find, right? So we were last time over till over here. Then okay, so we have to just do connected sockets dot find the username, and it should be equal to offer in offers answer username, and if it is then we just do socket dot to. So we send to this specific socket ID, and we emit the receive ice candidate from server and send it to the client side, which I just shown you. We were handling it over here inside this, we were adding it to our peer connection. Similarly, just a second. Okay, similarly inside the else clause also I have done the same thing. I have added this getting the offers dot find, but here it should be equal to the ice username offer dot answer username, and here once we get this offers, I'm just doing connected sockets dot find s dot username equal to offer in offers offer dot username, and if socket dot to send to is not equal to null, then we can just do socket dot to send to and pass the socket ID, and here we just emit received ice candidate from server, and we again pass the ice candidate. Otherwise in the else clause I'm just doing a console log. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.